Hi, welcome back to Michelle's Mystic Corner. Today is day 3 of our 78-day journey through the tarot, and we are on card 2, the High Priestess. So we are going to show the cards. So here is the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. Okay, the High Priestess. And then here is the City Labyrinth deck for the High Priestess. And then in the Sacred She Tarot, instead of the High Priestess, it is the Unknowable. I love this. This is an amazing deck. I absolutely love the Sacred She Tarot. It is a beautiful and stunning deck. Okay, so let's dive into what the High Priestess is about. So the High Priestess is governed or ruled by the planet of Moon. That's a feminine energy, and it is influencing immortality, so that would be health, and enlightenment. So you want to go and do things during the moon phases that best suits and fits you the most. So when it comes to numerology, it's number 2. Number 2 is duality. It is companionship. It is a balance of opposites. So when you're talking about opposites, you have the inner, the outer, the within, the without. You have the hidden and the revealed. You have the secrets and the knowledge. You have, again, the within and the without, the soul and the universe, as above, so below, okay? So what are some of the meanings of the High Priestess? Well, we have intuition, we have mystery, we have awareness, we have, when it comes to the High Priestess, we have the spiritual mother, someone you would go to when you need advice from the feminine side of the spiritual realm. Okay, so now let's take a dive into the actual card. I think this has got to be one of my favorite parts. So we're going to take a look at the card. Here we go. If you will notice on the card, we have the B and the J. Let's talk about those columns. The columns are the Temple of Solomon. B stands for Boaz, which is strength. And the J is for Jashin, which is he will establish. Also, those black and white columns, that is the feminine energy and the masculine energy, which is the yin and yang. Absolutely, yes. So there is that. Now, the veil, that is life and spiritual connections. Her beautiful flowing robes, that is, don't be drawn into the emotional baggage of that thing that's going on around you, okay? So there is also a cross right here on her chest. That is your inner beliefs, your values, the goals you carry around in life. The book she holds, that represents knowledge. Knowledge for your course in your own life. The palm tree, which it sometimes is also a pomegranate. Okay. And that represents fertility, abundance. It also represents your spiritual life. Again, with the sky, this is a blue sky, not so much a yellow sky. However, again, it still represents the confidence that and the calmness that is needed with that authority. Okay, there's a confidence, but there is a calmness in that confidence that has to be had. And then that beautiful moon crown. Do you see that pearl on her crown? That also indicates confidence, but it also indicates action. An action that, oh my goodness, an action that can only be taken when you carry the confidence that just comes from, I know I can do this. I have got this. But it's not an egotistical confidence. It is a security and a sound confidence. So that is what digging into this card is going to look like. Now, when we pull up our City Labyrinth card, okay, we can see the pomegranates. Okay, we can see the columns there. See, I have to look. We've got the column on the side. Now, I do not necessarily see the letters of the B or the J, but that is okay with that so far. Okay, what else? We got the veil. We do not have the flowing robes. However, she does have the flowing jacket right here. Okay. The cross. I do not see the cross, but that could be... Could be up in the window. There's a cross right in that window there. Okay. The sky. This is a yellow sky. And then the moon, which I do not see the moon. But again, that does not mean it is not represented by another source in this imagery. So going on to the Sacred She Tarot. Tearing apart this card, the unknowable, the mystery, going to the High Priestess, the feminine energy on the spiritual realm of where you need to go when you are seeking that advice. It shows the spirituality in the differences of the moons, the different crescent moons. It shows the reflection of her face in the individual that is in front of her as well, which is saying that whatever she is speaking, you can take and share with others. What a very powerful and beautiful card this is. So, that is our journey on the High Priestess. Tomorrow we will go through card 3. I look forward to talking to you then. Please feel free to reach out to me at psychic.cafe/Michelle. Bye now.